Weirdos! You are watching This Week in Weird! And this is the video version of the podcast Keep It Weird.
Yes.
The podcast for all things strange, unusual, creepy, all the things. You know the drill.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Lauren. And we are the hosts of the Keep It Weird podcast.
Sure are.
And we're here now bringing you the news, the strange news, the creepy news, the spooky news, the bizarre news from all around the dang world.
All around it.
Are you guys ready to hear
And beyond, sometimes.
Sometimes beyond. We like to talk about everything. Space, time,
dimensions,
galaxies. What? Anywho, are you guys ready to hear a weird story?
Yay!
Some weird news?
From the Stripe Gang?
I know. Stripe, and they're going the same direction and
yeah,
everything.
We planned it.
Except we didn't. We're just cute.
Go on.
Okay, so I have a story about a reptile that I hate so much. I don't like snakes, but this is a snake story.
I love snakes.
I know Ashley loves snakes and used to have the coolest snake. He was a snake that I could get on board with. I didn't want to touch him, but I liked to look at him and chat with him.
He was very pretty.
Mark. Okay, but this is about a really creepy snake. We talk about zombies and weird things on this show sometimes. Did you know there is a zombie snake?
No.
That's what they call it. That's the
okay.
No, that's the nickname for it.
No one told me.
Nobody told me about it. So the State Department of Parks and Recreation in North Carolina has been warning everyone of a zombie snake that pretends to be dead and then will snap at you when you get close or try to touch it and pick it up. It'll come after you. A trickster snake. It's the eastern hognose, also known as a puff adder. What does that mean?
I've heard adder before. Okay.
Yeah, a puff adder, or an eastern hognose, is found as far south as Florida and Texas and as far north as Minnesota. So these guys are all over the dang place. Some have claimed that this snake can shoot venom as far as 25 feet. But experts are saying it can't shoot that far. It's a much closer range, but they do have some poisonous venom. So you should be careful. The zombie snake nickname sounds very scary, but the eastern hognose is mostly harmless if you leave it alone, is what officials are saying. However, if you think the snake is dead, there are some people who will be like, oh, let's get this dead snake out of here.
Yeah. And
they would want to go up and touch it. So yes, I see that they're saying, hey, just leave it alone. It'll leave you alone. They don't normally just bite people or shoot poison for any reason, but
if they're playing
but they're playing dead.
Possum.
They're playing like a possum. So I think it all sounds really scary. But basically, North Carolina Parks and Rec Department is saying, we love hognose snakes. We want them to stay around. Don't hurt them. But to me, I say, get the hell away from me.
We don't know.
And I'm terrified of them. But I just didn't realize that there was a snake that could play dead. Because I think most snakes let you know when they're around. Like rattlesnakes are making their sounds.
They go away from you.
Yeah, or they'll slither away. But to just lay there and wait for something to touch it. Like a tongue hanging out.
I don't know why, but I just thought of the scene in Wild America where they have to throw the snow on the snakes.
I've seen Wild America in so long, but yes.
Devon Sawa, JTT, the other brother.
The other person I can't remember.
Never did.
That didn't go on to do other things.
That didn't go on to be a fucking heartthrob. Go on.
The last thing I wanted to say is there's videos of it online that you can look up. You can either look up North Carolina zombie snake or eastern hognose, but they legit, it's not just like, oh, I'm sitting still. They'll lay on their back with their mouth open.
That's
playing real dead. So watch out if you see that. Don't touch it. You might get a bite or just a big scare. It might just flip up and be like...
Or, apparently, it spits venom.
I know.
So...
Which authorities are like, don't really worry about that part. But I'm like, I am worried about that part.
Of all the things you should worry about. Snake spit.
I know. So yes, I know I think a lot of our listeners like snakes. So if you're watching this video, you may like snakes. I'm sorry for disliking them. But
she's not anti-snake.
No.
She's just...
Not pro-snake. I'm not gonna just shout my love from the rooftops for snakes. Right. And now that I know that there's one that plays dead, I'm even more upset.
Yeah,
This makes my hands do this. So that's the zombie snake.
Okay. That's nature's amazing.
Nature is amazing. It's like cool science and horrifying science all at once.
That's all the time we have this week for This Week in Weird, the news segment for the podcast Keep It Weird. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel and like this video if you want to be the first to know when a new video comes out. Follow us on social media at Keep It Weirdcast across all platforms. Check out our podcast. It's a lot of fun. We talk for hours.
Sure do.
And, keep it weird.
And, keep it weird.
Keep it weird.